Hi, and welcome to our house.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wrestling Hot Seat. My name is Dominic, and this is
Sam.
Oh, and we're just here doing the review live show for the 5,000th time because YouTube keeps on acting up. But hopefully, you guys could tune in, and cheer and watch with us. Cheers. Right now, we have the Undertaker going against AJ Styles, and we're seeing the OC just come out with some zombie shit.
We're Undertaker Juniors.
Undertaker Juniors.
Some bullshit, though. That's cheap. Unless he whips out some ninja shit.
Whip him out. Whip out the ninja shit. Hulk Hogan's going to come out from the grave.
You think Hulk Hogan's going to save him?
Chris Benoit's going to come out
there
from the grave.
There he goes. This is his version of ninja shit. Oh, of course, there's those two idiots. Big sauce. I do hope somebody old school or somebody comes and just fucking gives them a punishment.
This has actually been pretty good so far. That's not saying a lot because it's been pretty shitty. So they could have them fighting in a schoolyard and we still would have been okay.
Meet me at the flagpole. Now here's a question. Where'd AJ Styles go? Because his two buffoons are fighting.
He disappeared.
Put a stake in him. Yep. I'm watching too much True Blood lately.
He actually put a stake in him?
He was pretending about to be. And then, of course, AJ came and saved the day. Decided to show up. I hope Undertaker whoops his ass, if you ask me.
Ugh. I feel like I'm watching a movie right now. There's no fans there either.
The fans are... of the unlikely source.
I feel like the police are going to start coming.
No, this is probably normal for the cemetery. Graveyard, I'm sorry. Because you had your little team of buffoons. He's got a sweat rag in his back pocket.
That's because he's making the new mask. Oh, he God damn it!
Through the fence.
48. So I thought it was gonna end like around 11.
If they're doing 2 nights, maybe it's. I mean, short for WWE is about 4 hours.
Sure.
Especially for a WrestleMania type thing. When last year it started like at noon, wasn't it something crazy?
Yeah.
It was like 2, like super early in the day. Sometimes I surprise myself with stuff I remember.
Damn, he's gonna kill him. I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Undertaker got him.
Shock the system.
I hope Undertaker.
Chauncey Billups up in here.
Get it.
Got shock the system. What's up?
What's that?
Motherfucking Chauncey Billups. He shocks the system up in this shit.
I don't know.
Better recognize. Nice. He's cool as shitty.
I don't know what that means.
He comes in when we watch Raw and all. He's a good guy. But this YouTube thing is so messed up. He'll send like 30 messages, and I don't get them until like it's already.
What is Shock the System?
It's a group like the Generation X and NXT.
Oh,
and that's the name of that group, Shock the System.
I'm gonna go make another drink. I'll be right back.
No. Waka Waka Flame.
He wants one too. Don't even let him play.
So, what do you guys think about WrestleMania 36 so far? It's almost worse than SmackDown because our expectations are so high that it just was like, eh. Whereas, oh my God, it was on TV.
Coming up.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wrestling Hot Seat. We're actually tuning in to part 1 of WrestleMania. Right now, it's actually The Undertaker getting buried. YouTube was having issues, but it's been like what you would think it was or what you were hoping it wasn't going to be, just like Raw and SmackDown. Nobody was there. They have Michael Cole doing play-by-play pre-recordedly, so you could even hear the difference. Becky Lynch wins. Braun Strowman surprisingly wins. The Undertaker looks like he's about to lose. Morris and Miz retain the titles. Daniel Bryan, I believe, loses. It's been an okay, it was like a really good SmackDown with an empty arena. But now we're tuning into this part. Undertaker going against AJ, very broken Matt Hardy-esque. And very Matt Hardy-esque. But now it looks like AJ Styles, he's actually in a lawnmower and he's going to try to bury The Undertaker. So let's go see if he's going to kill him. Oh, it's a reincarnation of him. Holy shit. Man, they made AJ Styles at home with that fucking truck, right? Like, he's like, I'm back in Atlanta. What is he? He's gonna be like the Walmart wrestlers. Jim Cornette's fucking shitting in his grave. It's like a pretty badass movie. Like, he's actually like fighting freaking corpses and shit. Sarah. If he would said Sarah, that would have been funny as shit. Yeah, I feel sorry for him right now. Holy shit. This is pretty crazy. Imagine if he freaking the TNA squad just comes out and beats him up. I'm loving this right now. Yo, hit that like, subscribe. We're going to do a giveaway later on. $25 Xbox gift card or $100 Target gift card. Subscribe. We'll get a notification and we'll do a wheel and we'll show everybody. Man, there's still people in this bar too. These nuts. Imagine he said, what? What? These nuts. Holy shit, Sam, you're missing this. He's just going to give him the middle finger. Fuck you. You remind me of Shawn Michaels, boy. That fucking receded hairline. Nah. He's about to kill his ass in the 99 and the 2000. You know, Jim Cornette's like, well, why did the Undertaker have like a camera crew behind him and shit with spotlights? Like he knew that motherfucker was gonna bring a camera crew and bury his ass. Come on now, motherfucker. Motherfucker. And what? The Undertaker, he went to a construction site and picked up this truck. If Paul Bearer comes out somehow, that would be so sick. Damn, boy. Did I bury you all the ways back to TNA? You should have never said Sarah. Ah, man. He literally got buried. Now, what you tell here now is how did he already have the name engraved? Oh, people coming down. He literally just buried AJ Styles. You missed it. Good. He was beating his ass, and like they were fighting each other, and then Undertaker was like, I ain't gonna bury you, boy. We're good friends. You gave me the business. Now, and then he turned around like AJ was gonna turn, and he just turned and kicked him, took a blippy bulldozer and ran him over.
Blippy bulldozer.
This is a cigarette commercial. Don't smoke. So how much of this have you actually
This
seen?
isn't. I know. I knew. Hey,
No, you could sing.
Harley Davidson commercial out.
Now get yourself a Harley and send to WrestleMania. Let's see if we could do this. Pretty fun.
Night 1.
Wrestling. I'm gonna have to go to Wrestling Inc. to get the results so we can memorize this shit.
What?
It's a website we go to. Those are the results. They're like really up to date. Like they probably like.
Should I go smoke?
No. We're gonna do it right now. We just finished watching WWE Wrestlemania 36 live reaction and whatnot. Just finished The Undertaker, seeing him kick his ass in some dramatic movie style theater. Background. There you go. She said she thought it was a Harley Davidson commercial when I came back down here. I was just like, what the fuck? And she made a great point. What did you say about Jay Styles and the family?
I mean, didn't he just go through that with Samoa Joe last year?
They're hot.
No, I don't think they're hot.
She
I
wants
just
Jimmy.
like them.
The drunk one.
I just like them.
Oh,
and I
man.
like drinking, so.
Cheers
but I'm
to
at
that.
home, quarantine.
Heck yeah.
Quarantine.
I guess we're gonna start from the beginning, from what I can understand. The show opened up. You had Gronkowski. He was the leader with his boy Mojo Riley. Super cringe. Fucking hype this, hype that, hype this.
Hype man.
And the show was actually broadcasted by Michael Cole from his house, and it was pre-recorded, so you could actually hear like the delay in it and whatnot. And it came off like the regular Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Empty shows off the bat. What do you think when you first saw it? Were you like, what the fuck?
Weak.
Damn, weak.
I just with AEW doing what they're doing, they're at least making, they're making lemonade out of the lemons they got, and it's making WWE look like shit. I mean, not hard to do, but big name being undermined by AEW. Said they were coming for him.
Damn, exactly. They're making lemon juice out of lemons. Holy shit. Talk about an analogy like that.
Lemonade out of lemons.
They're making pickle juice out of pickles.
Pickle juice.
Cheers to pickles. Oh, man.
Oh.
And then what was that? Yeah, that was basically cringe. We sort of tuned in here and there. There was an opener, I guess, between who knows. I think we tuned in when it was Shayna and Sammy and Daniel Bryan and whatnot. Let's see if this scrolls down.
That's what happens when you have a child.
What are you talking about?
Getting delayed, missing parts of the show and stuff. Like you just.
So, Graves and Oh, the match actually starts off with Drew Gulak going against Cesaro, and I didn't even know this. I thought it was Drew Gulak. I thought it was actually Daniel Bryan. But do you even know who Drew Gulak is?
No.
Do you know who Cesaro is?
I do know who Cesaro is.
Drew Gulak is some guy from NXT that was like a super jobber. And now he came back.
So basically just taking the no name and putting them with a
some name.
Some name.
Let me put it like this. He was actually Enzo Amore's manager, so to say. He was that guy that came out with the PowerPoint.
The name does sound familiar. It does sound familiar.
Yeah.
I probably know him if I saw him, but I do know who Cesaro is. He was with that redheaded tag team.
Yeah, I guess. As weird as that sounds, I was just actually watching the match. I was seeing how all of them looked exactly like a bunch of redheads with red beards. Drew Gulak, Sami Zayn, and this guy. So it was just like, who's who? You always say other people look like alike. They could definitely say white people all look alike in this match. That's for sure. Now we have the match. Cesaro wins? I don't even know how he won. Maybe did he do the airplane toss? Because if it looks like he did. Cesaro puts Gulak in his shoulders for an airplane spin, and Cesaro drops Gulak on the cover for the 1, 2, 3. So the push that he should have been getting with that spin is
match probably took 5 minutes.
Probably. Do you know what movie I'm talking about? When he takes him by the legs and he does like that.
I don't know the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
It's called the airplane spin, I guess. Why wouldn't it be called the helicopter spin?
Cesaro does do that, doesn't he?
Oh,
spins him around. He counts as he goes.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. The whole crowd goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shot.
On to the next.
Then we have a women's tag team title match. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross going against Asuka and Kairi Sane. This is when I started tuning in and trying to see it here and there. You didn't catch that, right?
No, I missed that.
And people were going crazy because Nikki Cross took off her shirt and ripped it out and her tits were showing. Yes, you missed out on that. Like, it was just like yours. And she just ripped it out and everybody was going crazy on Twitter saying dick dive, save lives and shit like that. So I tuned into that at the last second on Twitter. Didn't really do anything. Winner and new tag team champions, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
I'm not surprised. They've been coming up in the more and more, especially with their little show they do. Getting a name out there, and they don't have fans, so they can still do a show. You don't have to wrestle to know who they are.
That is
like
true.
The Miz, they do the side biz.
What's up, Stephen Comer? He's a cool kid. He plays like the music and stuff. He was talking about something, but he said that WrestleMania was good, and awkwardly it was. It started picking up towards the end.
What they had to work with, I've seen worse.
Like what? Like last Friday?
Every SmackDown, every Raw. I mean, true. I just think their storytelling is getting so lame. It's pulling strings. It's more like, I get it's somewhat like a soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that they want that drama and all that, but like with that one Bobby Lashley and that Lana getting married or like leaving, like, come on. Like, they're pulling like random people together to make those things happen.
That is true.
It's not like they had any, I don't know.
Speaking of random people, and she brought it up.
Their storylines are weak.
Bobby Lashley's fighting Aleister Black. Did you even, what? Like, what?
Why?
I don't know.
Is he still his wife too? I mean, what? Side piece? I mean,
Bobby Lashley stole Aleister Black's wife.
Why? I do know who both those people are, but why? Like, where does that come? Is that on WrestleMania tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tune into that. Why? I don't know. But go ahead, tune into it because you'll be just as confused as we are.
His wife is actually the manager of Andrade, Selena Vega.
And she's hot.
She looks, yeah. And then
she's cute.
She looks like a Puerto Rican version of Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. Just a petite little thing. Who?
What's up?
You said, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say.
We were talking about Bobby Lashley having sex with Aleister Black's wife.
Oh, that's right. Lana. What's her real husband's name? Who is that? Rusev. So they are still married, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. Like, how do you be? I don't know. Teach their own. Everybody's got their own thing, but to me, it's just an odd. I don't know.
True.
I hope they're best friends because that would make it even more awkward. Funny at the dinner table. Friends over.
Then after that, we get, and this is when I started picking up. We both started watching. It was Elias going against King Baron Corbin, and they were just wrestling. They were taking, like she was saying, she was making. They made pickle juice out of lemons, and. Actually, you didn't see this. Guess who won between?
Unmemorable, obviously, because we can't even say they wrestled. Yeah.
Who do you think won between Elias and King Corbin?
I mean, I wish neither could win. Let me be honest with you. I guess Elias. If I have to choose Elias, because at least he can sing.
True.
King Baron Corbin is just an idiot.
And you're actually
the throne has gone to his head. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no! I'm cutting you off. I feel like I'm Disco Inferno. Do you know who Disco Inferno is?
Maybe if I saw him, not off the top of my head.
I think that's a lot.
You put me on the spot.
No, you shouldn't know who Disco
Inferno is.
I did meet
Mick Foley years ago, and that was the most amazing thing.
Now the next match, Shayna Baszler against Becky Lynch. Do you know who Shayna Baszler is?
Her name sounds familiar.
She's like
she's the one from NXT that she's like real. She's like
brawler, like MMA
looking.
wrestler.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Who do you think won between these two?
Oh, I like Becky Lynch. Oh, please tell me actually Becky Lynch won.
Yeah, Becky Lynch won, and you're amped up about it. She's amped up about Becky Lynch winning.
I like Becky Lynch. She's the man.
So
I just like her. I like her. Shayna Baszler doesn't quite deserve to be Becky Lynch right now.
Wow.
She's still new to like the whole NXT WWE, like still getting in the swing of things. Becky Lynch is, How long's Becky Lynch been a title holder? For a while now, I feel like.
Almost a year.
I was gonna say that's what I was thinking.
She beat
So I mean, she's got an. I think it's gonna be tough to take Becky off her high horse right now. She's just on a hot streak. People love her. They do. I mean, you can't. I mean, do you like her?
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, you can't not love her.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's just one of those people. Like, you want her as much as like WWE wants to make people bad guys. She's one that like you can make her. People are still gonna like her.
Oh, you're getting me hard.
Especially like women empowerment. Duh.
Oh shit! Dropping the.
I'm drinking this mule fast as shit.
The Roku bomb on everybody. Yeah, we have the Streamlabs if you want to check it out, Lou. It's on the bottom. Thank you. But next.
I don't know what that means.
It's like donation. Sometimes people do like they'll go to this website since YouTube is sort of C blocking on it, cock blocking on it. So it's pretty cool.
C blocking.
Yeah, like,
never heard cock blocking called C blocking. Sounds like a prison thing.
It is
C block.
This is the block, mighty D block. You know who the locks are?
No, I know that song.
Everywhere we go.
Who's next?
Then the next match, I don't know. I just see winner Sami Zayn.
It was Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan, right?
Yeah, it just the next match is you were actually right. It's Daniel Bryan going against Sami Zayn. Both redheads, both short, both guys who fought each other in ROH.
Daniel Bryan needs this. He's got baby number 2 on the way. He's got to keep that streak up.
So she's saying that Daniel Bryan needs to win this match, and she was wrong. Sami Zayn retained.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can say that on this, but
you
wow.
said cock.
Yeah, I can say cock, but shit. And
Bryan comes back and comes in the top rope and nails a version of the hell of a kick to get the pin to retain out of nowhere.
I'm actually kind of surprised in that. I bet you it's kind of their way of fizzling Bryan out because he's going to be out for a while with baby on the way.
Oh, you are right.
I mean, they're not gonna have him have a title and him be on paternity leave for a month or so, 2 months, whatever the fuck they do.
Daniel Bryan's on paternity leave. You heard it.
Not yet. I mean, she's I think still pretty new, but time's coming. They don't want him to be champion for 6 months and then all of a sudden
You're the champion.
I'm the champion. All right, this is one I like. This is actually where I actually really started watching was Kofi, Jimmy, and John Morrison. Weird setup, especially for somebody that's kind of behind the scenes fan. I kind of watch. He'll have it on. I'll watch here and there. I will say I don't actually know who won this, but I did watch most of the match. Kofi's hair looked badass.
True.
I'm always a fan of John Uso, and then I'm like, who the fuck is John? What's his Morrison?
Who's John
Morrison. I was like, you moved it. I was like,
John Uso's the other DUI.
When I came down, we weren't on, and he goes, "Do you know who he is?" And I'm like, "No, I don't."
Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, and John Uso.
And then he goes, "Oh, this is the tag team match," and I said, "What?" He's like, yeah, because of everything going on, or the Miz is sick, something.
Oh, my bad. I'm for cutting you off. You were making actually.
It's just very confusing to me. It's like WWE tries to make it as confusing as possible sometimes. Like we have a tag team match with only one of each person from the tag team on actually wrestling. True. Again, Kofi's hair looked badass.
Actually, I think I told you this. The reason why I think they had only 3 people in for each.
Yeah,
spot.
I mentioned Miz, right?
Yeah, because
he's being sick. I get that, but it's still.
Weird.
It's just weird.
For like, tag team matches and whatnot. Anyways.
Feely.
Oh, man.
All right, yeah. I mean, so who won that? I actually don't know because I went upstairs.
Undertaker.
Shut up. I really don't know who won that.
It was John Morrison.
Oh, shit, I did see that because that was also, go ahead.
No, you were going, I was going to let you go.
That was weird. They're all up there, up top, and then, Kofi and then Jimmy like headbutt him off, and he has both the titles. It was just even
he headbutted him. That's what it was.
You looked at me and said,
"How the hell did he fall down?"
I'm pretty sure they both headbutted him on each side. Yeah, actually, shockingly, how do I remember that? Don't know. But yeah, and then you were like, "Who has the titles? What?" Because they had like the hanger look holding up, and then we looked, and it was like I said, he's got them. And again, who the fuck is this guy? Now, I know who the Miz is. Now they're tag team champions, apparently, guys.
True. Oh, man.
Who would have called that? I want to know that percentage out there. Who do you think? Who would you have had? Do you really think John Morrison was even a chance at winning? I didn't, really.
I didn't either,
Again,
honestly.
Who the fuck is he? On to the next.
Just two random people they paired up with each other, the Miz and Morrison.
And Kofi and Jimmy are like classic tag team contenders all time.
True. But then they did get DUIs.
Yeah, but still, WWE.
They were chilling at this bar when they left.
They were stingy.
True. Oh, man.
We don't come down here enough. The badass bar. We need a name. If you have name suggestions for our bar, please.
Man, cool idea.
Very cool idea. If it's wrestling related, don't even submit it because I won't approve that. Just kidding. But really don't.
Oh my God.
I'm not being too much.
No. You're awesome. Kevin Owens going against Seth Rollins next, which is sort of a weird match. Seth Rollins came out actually as God.
Did he really?
Yeah, he came out with a cloak on.
Picture this real quick before he starts. Shut your eyes. Kevin Owens is Seth Rollins if he gained 50 pounds.
I'm writing that down. Kevin Owens. Seth Rollins. I just pictured it. The beards. I mean, obviously Kevin's hair's not quite as dark, but diet. Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Be like bros, twinsies. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm listening.
I didn't see this match.
It was this is when I saw this match actually, and it was pretty dope. It was fun. You had Seth Rollins coming out dressed up as Jesus. He had some cloak on. It's sort of reminiscent of HBK coming out when he was the white version going against the dark version Undertaker. He was just coming out saying palms and whatnot. Palms. You can't touch the palms. And Seth Rollins actually won by disqualification at first because Seth Rollins hit him with the ring bell. And you're like, no fucking way is WrestleMania going to end this match like that. And he rolled out of the ring, that being Kevin Owens. He grabbed the microphone and he's like, Seth, I know you're man enough to do it. It's WrestleMania. Don't win off a cheap victory DQ. Why don't you restart this match? No disqualification.
That really happened?
Yeah.
I mean, as it should be. I completely agree with that call. Here's the real question. Was the ref 6 feet away when that happened?
6 feet away. What?
Social distancing.
No, he wasn't.
No, good. I'm sorry.
Awesome.
I actually am very surprised that it happened. Continue. I'm interested.
And he came back into the ring and he just started capitalizing off of that. And he won again. He pinned him. He hit him with his finishing move. And 1, 2, 3, Kevin Owens defeated him twice. Essentially,
Oh, so Kevin Owens won?
Again, yeah.
Wait, he won the first part? I thought you said
yeah, because Seth hit him with a ring bell.
DQ,
so he won by DQ. Yeah. But he didn't want it. He didn't want a cheap victory.
Okay, that's fucking cool. I can dig that. I still don't really care for either of them, but I can dig that.
Same here. I really lost faith in Kevin Owens as the late, whatever.
I mean, here's the unfortunate part. And here I go again. I don't mean to diss the WWE like I do constantly, but I just feel like they can do better.
Mm-hmm.
Is you just give these people weak storylines. You make them do the same or similar things with different people. That's all it ends up becoming. I mean, I like Kevin Owens. Shockingly, not very much. Stealing my drink. I don't even got much left either. I don't know. I just feel like WWE can do better. And these are two people I actually would have been like, I know who they are. That could actually be a pretty cool. Seth Rollins coming out as Jesus is pretty funny.
I can't believe we're talking about fucking WrestleMania right now.
Are you drunk?
It's fucking Saturday. We're fucking trapped.
Yeah.
We're locked in here. We're forced to watch this shit. Ah!
That's actually a really good point. Actually, here's what's funny. Time out.
What?
You told me the other day.
Yeah.
Raw on Monday had the lowest numbers ever. And people are forced to be at home. What does that tell you? People are forced to be at home and they still don't want to watch it.
They're walking to Walmart right now within 2 feet.
No, they're Netflixing. They're Netflixing and chilling.
Oh my God.
Baby boom, 9 months. Watch.
There's going to be a lot of Covinas out there.
All right. That,
Oh my.
yeah, that match was that match was pretty
Kevin Owens.
uneventful for who the people
Take
are.
a shot.
Whoa! All right,
What do
we're
we
gonna
have
do a
back
shot
here?
of Fireball. I'm doing a shot of Fireball if we're doing shot.
Oh my God! A shot of Fireball.
And I got it handy.
What
We
can I
don't
get
do
a shot
this
of?
enough. Oh, you're putting it in there? I was
Yeah.
gonna drink it out the glass. I was gonna drink it out the bottle.
Isn't this like fucking like petroleum?
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
It's
All
like-
right, this next one's a good one. Cheers. Oh, wow. Get
Ugh.
called out. You already took it?
No.
Don't wuss.
Mm.
I love Fireball. Feel it through your nostrils.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This next one,
It's death.
I have a question before we even start. Braun Strowman versus Goldberg. Who do you have? Who do you have? Because I want to give like 5-10 seconds for somebody, if you're watching the recording, to type an answer. Because my
Michelle
answer...
Rivera says Goldberg. Lewis says
Seriously?
Goldberg. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. They both said Goldberg?
Yep.
No. Wow. I am shocked. He told me people would say that. He told me, and I looked at him and I said, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. He goes, he looked at me shocked and I said, yeah, Braun Strowman in a heartbeat.
How the fuck did you say Braun Strowman out of nowhere?
I'm shocked that the two people said, I'm literally shocked because I even told him, I said, we'll ask when you have me on here because I bet you most people say Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm wrong.
No, you meant most
the
people.
first one.
Wow, you thought actually more
Oh,
people
no,
would
I'm
say
sorry.
Braun Strowman?
No. I thought more. Yeah.
Wow.
I actually thought more people would say Braun Strowman. I thought I misspoke, but no.
You're right. You're 100%.
And you told me he just spear after spear after spear. I'm like, yeah, I'm not shocked. He's old. He was never like older. I'm not judging. He was never a huge wasn't he in something else way more popular than WWE?
WCW?
Yeah. Like he was never a big name really in WWE. His name to fame was from WCW. I mean, what was his era? Who were some people in his era that were bigger than him?
Sting, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, fucking Stone Cold, right?
Yeah.
The man, for just so we know, him and Mick Foley are my faves. Let it be said. I'm actually really shocked that people said that because he's old. He's the classic.
I even thought
macho
Goldberg
man.
was gonna win.
I know you did. That's what made me prompt this conversation because I genuinely thought I wasn't alone in thinking Braun Strowman.
Well, me neither.
But why do you say Goldberg? I get he's big and buff. I get that he's big muscle man.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact he's older.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. I was telling him this earlier. He doesn't wrestle day in, day out anymore. I'm sure, like Braun Strowman does. The technique, we all know it's predetermined and not real. But there's got to be some kind of flow to the whole thing. So I feel like Braun Strowman has that advantage because he wrestles every week or pretty close to, where he is like Undertaker. He comes around for big shows. I mean, that's not. I know it's
You're
true.
100%.
Just like Brock Lesnar. Sorry, not sorry.
As for me, I
It's
thought
title
Goldberg. I was
fight
actually
holders.
one of the. She's probably the minority, the only one who thought Braun Strowman was going to win.
I'm
I
just
thought
very
Goldberg was definitely going to win off the bat when he just speared him, reminiscent of him going against Brock Lesnar. And then he hit it with it. He hit him again with it again and again, at least 3 times. Right? I lost count basically. He went for the pin, and Braun Strowman kicked out. Braun Strowman kicked out of like several of his finishers. And then he hit him with a finish of his own, 3 of them, 3 power slams. And you sort of get that vibe when you know somebody's going to win. There's just something,
Did
like
you have the vibe Braun was going to win after that?
after that. Yeah, you just feel like it's like 1, 2, and then you're like, oh,
But
shit, this is actually, he's going to hit 3 on this, I bet. And you're like, 3.
That's the only thing that WWE can do is make you feel in your gut that, oh, this is it. This is where it's going. Like, this is who's winning.
Yeah.
And then give you some random ass curveball where somebody gets the right body slam.
That is true.
I mean, it doesn't happen every match, but there are those matches that it happens. You're like, oh shit. Again, I'm happy that Braun Strowman won. I'm actually surprised that I might be the only one.
Honestly, she is right. I'm happy that he did win. He was actually.
But the thing is Goldberg would have won, hypothetically.
Yeah.
He's not going to be around next week, the week after. He can only do it for so long. And that's not a diss. That's just.
Yeah.
I mean, he's paid his dues, I guess, is my thought. Like, cool if you won, but you're not going to be able to physically be an active participant in what WWE.
Neither is Brock Lesnar, though.
Yeah, we've had that. Well,
yeah, we've had that conversation. I
think that's some bullshit. That's one reason I like Miz. He said something not too long ago about that and Road Rules.
Yeah, yeah, she's right. There was something I was about to say. Like, we never really put that label on Goldberg as being a part-timer. Like, we know he is a part-timer. Don't get me wrong.
Because of who he is.
Yes, but not like the stigma and the hate that Brock Lesnar gets towards it. Like, we know, like, we're okay with Goldberg. Like, yeah, he's Goldberg. He's cool. He was the man back in the day with The Rock.
But Brock's been around way longer. It's easier.
No, so Goldberg's been around.
I'm saying, like, as
WWE
far as, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that Brock Lesnar, people had that expectation of Brock Lesnar because he was a big name before he came to WWE, and he has that in his advantage, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't change the fact that, what do they call them? The people's, like, I think Dana Bryan, like, challenge every week. Like, this is my title. I'm here to fight for it. Like,
true.
That's my thing is I just feel.
It's been years, too, with that
That's
bullshit.
what I'm saying. Like, we were talking about this years ago with Brock Lesnar in particular. Him in particular. Every time he becomes title holder, it ends up being however long he's title holder for, usually close to a year. Him wrestling once a month if we're lucky. I mean, and he'll come and he'll run his mouth with Paul Heyman and they'll do their little bullshit blah blah. But it's like, especially now that we're quarantined, people are not at the shows, that shit's not gonna cut it. I'm sorry, if this shit lasts longer, you sitting here talking and running your mouth isn't gonna last. I'm having another shot of Fireball because I want to go make another Moscow Mule, but I'm on a rant. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Nah, she makes perfect sense now, especially now that everybody's home. We're actually taking offense by this. Like, okay, we get this bullshit. It's going to be him and Paul Heyman in the middle of the ring with the same thing. He might, you know what? Honestly, Paul Heyman, every promo has been different, like with what the verbiage that comes out of his mouth, but we can't tell because he just stands there. The images are still the same. It's Brock Lesnar in the middle of the ring with Paul Heyman on the right side of him, and that's it. He could have told us that, hey, 3 months ago, hey, we get it.
Here's the thing. At least he stopped sending Paul Heyman by himself. I hate when he does that. When he's just, and then he ends up getting like threatened to get beat up. Like, Jesus, you can only do that so many times before it's like on to the next, just like this.
True. Actually, speaking of Brock Lesnar, that's night 2 tomorrow. Brock Lesnar, and Drew McIntyre. Who do you think is going to win between that? Real quick before we go on to the next.
Who do I want to win, or who do I think is going to win? I don't really. Again, I am very picky in who I like wrestling wise. But I would say if I have to pick between the two, Drew McIntyre, because again, at least he's willing to wrestle week in, week out. I know Brock Lesnar is a big name. People like him. He's strong, but I got to go with Drew McIntyre. I want Drew McIntyre to win. I think Braun Strowman's going to win. But again, I'd be shocked if Braun Strowman won because I don't think his sustainability with the character they have him in is going to last long if this quarantine lasts long and no fans are able to be at the show.
True.
I just don't think you keep that gimmick up for long.
No. And then as well.
Who do you think? Real quick.
I want Drew McIntyre to win. I think.
You've been thinking about that.
I think Drew McIntyre is actually going to win as well.
You want Anthony?
Yeah. Because if
I fucks with that, I like that.
If Strowman actually won tonight, then why not Drew McIntyre?
Yeah. Why not? Oh yeah. Because again, I think he'd win because the gimmick, they know this shit's going to last. Paul Heyman is something else, but it's just not going to sustain. It can't keep fans like that. All right, on to the last one we got.
And the main event, the Boneyard match. It's actually the
main event.
Oh, actually, somebody actually. Oh, hold on, let me get this out of the way. Can I put it down here? Would it be okay?
Can't hear.
Actually, it's pretty good right now. Yes. No, so actually, Brandon Lutz, he said that he liked the gum ladder match just like you did as well towards the end. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to Brandon.
They made, yeah, shout out. That was sweet. They actually really made that way better than expected for what they had to work with as a tag team match for sure. And again, Kofi's hair is badass.
Kofi's hair is badass.
If you can like that, I don't know how this shit works. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time, but if you can like my comment and saying Kofi's hair is sweet, please let me know because it matched his outfit and I was like, fucking rock it, whatever.
Hell yeah. Now, this little dildo thing in the fucking air. On to the main event. We're actually having it was AJ Styles against The Undertaker, which is pretty hilarious because she said a statement about why they're wrestling. As we were talking about previously, why are they wrestling? Why are these two wrestling? Why is Kevin Owens fighting Seth Rollins? Why is Drew Gulak fighting this guy? And there's sort of a reason behind this, but why are these two guys fighting? And it's basically over family comments. And what did you say about AJ Styles and his family and stuff?
Oh, back when Samoa Joe was giving his family shit and he was his wife and his kids and he was all, I'm going to take your, take your wife from you or something like he's
beat his wife for some crazy shit.
Yeah, no. And here he's doing it to his wife. The difference is though, correct me if I'm wrong, Undertaker's wife is she a wrestler?
Yeah.
Former wrestler?
Michelle McCool.
I don't know anything about AJ Styles' wife, so no offense to anybody. I don't know anything about her, but it's dumb. Because I'm sure she could probably whoop AJ Styles' ass. I just don't really care for him.
The Undertaker actually even said that.
Yeah, I don't care for him. I don't.
I'll give you the gist of this storyline. Basically, AJ Styles was calling out older generations. He said he could defeat older generations presidents and whatnot. And then the Undertaker was just like, "What about me, boy?" And then he's just like, "Oh, you're old. Your wife is."
A couple months ago, right in time for WrestleMania. Sounds about right. He retired. Anyway, go ahead.
Right in time for WrestleMania. You heard it here first.
No, you heard it probably here 50th time because everybody knows.
True. Is that true? Does everybody know the Undertaker actually comes every time around this time, like Easter, Santa Claus, Corona?
He's the Undertaker bunny.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot where I was going. So he disrespected his wife, saying, "Hey, your wife is the reason why you only come around this time." And he didn't like that.
And
he was telling the truth, right? That's what you're
No, I know. I agree with that. But he's paid his fucking dues. Just like I said, Goldberg, pay your, I get.
Oh, but get this
paid.
though. The Undertaker last week said, the reason why you're coming now.
I need a drink.
The reason why you're coming in now is because you were too scared to join the WWE when Stone Cold, Triple H, and The Rock were around.
Should have been. You should have been.
And he was with TNA at that time.
I'm sorry. Yeah, honestly, that may have been the smartest business move for you. And you're still getting paid now. That may actually have been long term because that is an era that I actually was very much into.
Yeah.
And you can't, Mick Foley that I talked about earlier, love him. Stone Cold, my fave. I mean, you can't, that is Triple H. You can't compete with that. That was entertainment wrestling. That was it. And I think that's the problem is that was the climax. And
you want some apple juice?
Nobody can. It's not been the same. No, I'm gonna go make a drink. Thank you, though.
Here's some apple juice. We almost got one more match. We got.
It's my third shot of
apple juice. Apple juice. YouTube loves apple juice. YouTube doesn't like anything else besides apple juice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ice water with a squirt of lime.
So this is how they fought. He basically said, "Your wife is controlling you." He said, "Hell no." And what did you think about what did you think about the match? You actually said that it was reminiscent of
stupid. That
movie you
it was
watched.
Confused. I don't know.
You were confused about it?
They said it was a graveyard match, but it looked like a freaking movie. There was no so Ninja. So Undertaker gets surrounded by these people in black.
Yeah. You called them Undertaker minis.
Undertaker minis. That wannabes is what I should have said looking back. But
yeah.
I'm sorry. AJ Styles, you're an idiot. I guess I'm not a fan of you anyway. Sorry.
Why do you say that?
I just don't know. I've not been a fan of him.
You actually watched him when he debuted. And
yeah,
and you're like, who the hell was he?
Still, who the hell are you? But I don't know. Not a fan, but it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I get you have a graveyard match. It just didn't make sense. And then you take the Undertaker setup for your entrance to a graveyard, and the Undertaker rolls in on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Harley Davidson commercial. I'm just, where's the wrestling? You both talk shit. It reminded me of what we said earlier. You're going to a schoolyard. Meet me at the flagpole. Meet me at the graveyard. It's going down. That's what it reminded me of. AJ Styles was a wuss, had to have the mini Undertakers and his two little bald buffoons fighting with him to even take down the Undertaker, which is funny because he says he's old and he can't wrestle.
Yeah.
Not a fan of fireball shots. Everybody just saw it. Oh, maybe on the next one, let me show you a picture on a roller coaster with me. He loved it. Yeah, it just didn't make sense to me. It was weird. It was weird to me. It didn't feel real as they were fighting on the car. I don't know.
I know. I agree with you 100%.
It felt like a movie scene.
It was. I thought, I went on Twitter and Disco Inferno said he loved it. I thought it was actually very good and very rip-offish of Matt Hardy's Broken Universe gimmick.
You mentioned that, and I'd never seen that, yeah.
Yeah, it has like that grim look to it. You had the Undertaker's music.
Fake. That's the other problem is with WWE. You can tell it's fake. You can tell when it's staged. They don't make things seamless. It can look fake, but make it seamless.
I'm guessing like when you're talking about
$1 billion company. Come on, motherfuckers.
When he kicked AJ Styles in the grave, then all of a sudden the fireworks go off in the background and his name. In a barn.
Yes, it's okay. Everybody knew the Undertaker was going to win because we had the lights predetermined for that. Like it was Undertaker's setting.
Jim Cornette here.
You can't see that at the time. I don't know. I get it. We all know what's predetermined. It just doesn't. So
you're saying that the Undertaker was so confident in his game that he was going to kick AJ Styles' ass that he had a fireworks crew and a Christmas light decorator hooked up the barnyard?
I don't know. I mean, I was confident in him. If that means anything.
Yeah. We're gonna got a few more, but
that's it.
People were loving it. You either loved it or hated it. I liked it, but then I was still trying to get onto YouTube because it was acting up, and the editing was awesome. We all expected this was gonna happen. You had AJ Styles. It actually opened up with the gong, and it was dope as hell. You saw freaking what are they called? The cars that bring the funeral cars.
Hearse.
A hearse.
I don't want to take a ride in my
coming out,
black
and you saw Druids like open up the back door, and you're like, "No way! Is this the way the Undertaker's gonna enter the ring? Badass!"
Yeah.
I myself was hoping that they would have thrown in a Paul Bearer hologram, and if you don't know who that is, that was
I don't know. Yeah, the older guy with the bald with the mustache,
yes.
Right? He had the mustache or some shit. Yeah.
Yes, he did have a mustache. Damn, great memory.
He wore the black suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit, wow, good for me. I know, we're both impressed. Sorry, it had to take a minute.
Hell yeah. And then
I remember Morning thinks I do. I was really into it in my younger years.
You into Paul Bearer in the young years?
No, he's creepy looking though, for real. I mean, well suited for the role he played, but yeah. So what do we got? Look,
who would you rather have sex with, Paul Bearer or AJ Styles?
Ew, neither. Myself.
But if he gave you a brand new 2020 hearse?
Myself.
But what if Exhibit hooked it up and gave you 40 Nintendo Switches? He pimped out your hearse.
No, couldn't do it.
You got a Nintendo Switch! A Switch!
What do we got tomorrow?
Day 2, night 2. We have Brock Lesnar going. But I wanted to list a few things. The Undertaker's entrance came in. It was dope. Tomorrow. Well, we'll get into that. Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were still going.
The Undertaker's music came out. The hearse came out. And you're like, nah, this is a badass way the Undertaker's actually going to enter this arena, this complex, this dome, a.k.a. a boneyard. There was mad bones over there, chicken, Wuhan, and all that. And it was actually AJ Styles. They opened up the casket. Bam! AJ Styles, baby Shawn Michaels popped out. And you're like, oh, shit, this is going to be badass. Then you hear some rock and roll music playing in the background, and it's this loud-ass motherfucker Undertaker blasting his radio, driving through a nice neighborhood and shit. Actually, it was very dark, a dark road. And you're like, damn, this is a badass way. They're entering the match. They start brawling. Somebody gets thrown through a freaking windshield. Like, how did they even hook up? Like,
multiple windshields.
Yeah,
actually.
did AJ Styles call the Undertaker? Or was just like you said, yo, meet me at the graveyard at 486 Simpson Street
at some point
at 9:35 p.m.
Right. I'm going to get another mule.
Get another mule. And before you leave, what do you think on a scale from 1 to 10 with all the shit that's been happening? What do you think is going on? Well, on a scale from 1 to 10, how did you think the show was?
Oh. As the fan I am, which he knows, it was okay. 6, 7.
6, 7?
That actually is probably being generous, but it was.
I agree with you.
With what they have to work with no actual fans, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. They could have really fucked this up.
What was your best match of the night?
Because I was fair weather and I was not able to watch all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked the tag team match, even though it took you 10 minutes to explain to me what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, because there weren't tag teams.
Yeah, because there were no other people. That one was not bad. And
I think you liked the ladder match towards the end, even though you said you didn't see it.
Oh
yeah, wow.
That's what I just said.
Actually, yeah, you probably did like the Undertaker, even though it sucked.
I liked it because it was Undertaker, but that's it.
Oh no, I know what you liked: Braun Strowman beating Goldberg's ass.
Yeah, but what that last?
Well, who did you like? Drew Gulak going against freaking?
Yeah, who is that again?
Sami Zayn going against fucking Juan Pablo.
Let me Google his ass real quick so I know I'm talking.
She's Googling Sami Zayn's ass.
No, I know Sami.
The marks are going crazy.
I'm talking about Gulak.
Gulak.
Yeah.
And so before you leave, then, do you think for night 2 tomorrow with your predictions?
That's what I.
Brock Lesnar going against Drew McIntyre.
I already told you.
You want Drew to win? You think Brock's going to win?
Yep. I want Drew to win. You think Drew's going to both?
Yeah, I think Drew's going to win. I want him to win, and I think he's going to win.
I hope so. I don't like this guy either.
She doesn't like Kurt Angle. We're watching the network right now, and she hates and despises Kurt Angle.
I don't know, he's weird to me, whatever. I'm fair weather. Anyway.
But she caught this. Aleister Black going against Bobby Lashley because Bobby Lashley fucked Aleister Black's wife.
I don't even understand that match, so I don't really care who wins.
Yeah.
I don't like Bobby Lashley because he's a homewrecker.
Ooh.
And who's the other guy? I don't even remember his name. Bobby Lashley.
Aleister Black.
Oh, he's from
Aleister
NXT
Black going against Big Black.
Whatever.
BBC match on a pole. BBC.
I don't care who wins that one. On the next.
What up, Undisputed Productions? Hello there, butter. We're just freaking going over predictions for tomorrow, part 2. What do you think of? What was your favorite match, and what do you think about the Undertaker match? Then after that, we have Charlotte Flair going against Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is the NXT champion, and Charlotte was like, "Hey, I'm still the queen, bitch. I'll go to NXT and fuck you up."
I mean, you know how I feel about Charlotte Flair. I know most of you don't. She's whatever to me.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Again, I'm a Becky Lynch fan, so obviously it's
hardcore Becky Lynch fan.
I say the other girl just because I don't care for Charlotte Flair and her woos.
He said Undisputed Productions. He actually said his favorite match of the night when you were saying yours was the Boneyard match, and he said what was yours. And I think her match and our match was Braun Strowman against Goldberg, right?
That I really liked the ladder match for what they made it. I just like.
She loves the Usos. Stop lying.
It still was a little dramatic with everybody up top, but I think the moves they did off the ladders
and she loved John Morrison's hair.
I don't even know who that is.
She loves the match because she loves Kofi Kingston's hair. And then what else?
I liked Kofi's hair.
And she called Jey Uso John Uso. So there's 3 Usos. There's Jimmy, Jey, and John Uso. And that was the grade she gives it. John Uso did great. Who's John Morrison? And Kofi Kingston had phenomenal hair. No, he agreed. He liked your fit my. Oh, thank you. He says you're very pretty.
Oh, thanks. That was nice. This is my first time, so I'm kind of nervous. I've had a few drinks. I'm trying to make another one.
Yeah, go ahead. He says it was actually a great overall match.
Which one? The ladder?
He said it was actually a great overall show.
Oh, that's what we said. I actually gave it a 6 or a 7. My thing with it's just it's hard with what they've got to work with no fans. I'm actually surprised they even did WrestleMania. Good for them for still doing it.
True.
I mean, because everybody needs entertainment right now. We're all quarantined. So I think it could have been way worse in WWE standards, which I feel like a 7's pretty good, if you ask me.
7's really freaking good, especially under the circumstances we're under.
I'm interested for tomorrow. Actually, I'm saying 6, 7 right now. Tomorrow is to come. Because really, let's be honest, Sunday's probably going to be a bigger night than tonight, which sucks for us that are still essential and
True. She's
have to go to work. So I won't be able to stay up and watch most of it on tomorrow night.
Oh, man.
He'll let me know, though.
Oh, wow. So Undisputed Production says, I don't want Drew McIntyre to win. He needs to win in front of a crowd. They're going to make Brock win and push him till...
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, because fuck Brock Lesnar. And I do think Drew McIntyre deserves that because Brock Lesnar's not around enough to make it like, oh, yeah, let's just let him, like... Yeah, I do. I think if they're going to make Drew McIntyre win, I do think that they should do it in front of a crowd. And I do think it's coming. I'm whatever about him, but I'm just tired of what Drew McIntyre's been doing, if you ask me, honestly.
Whoa, wait.
Or not Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar. Sorry.
Swerve!
Yeah, I'm tired of what Brock Lesnar, his fair weather bullshit that they let him get away with every other year or so. It's just annoying.
Damn. It's been almost 5 years. You started watching hardcore when like Bray Wyatt started coming
watched, let's think.
And that was 2011.
20 years ago, I used to watch all the time.
Oh, he says actually he responded. He says Brock Lesnar is underrated. He does good when he wants to be there. So he's saying he's underrated, but when he does have the time, he does.
He's not underrated because they make him so on his high horse. They make him so elevated in the system that like he's above all. He wins when he shouldn't all the time. He's never there. He'll be there once a month, once every 2 months, where these guys are wrestling day in, day out. That's bullshit. That's not how a champion acts. I'm sorry, no.
That is true. He wins when he shouldn't, when he defeated Undertaker and Kofi.
Like just silly shit. Yeah, Kofi, prime fucking example. I actually forgot about that. Like, I'm not a huge Kofi fan. But you love his hair. Well, I did. His hair looked badass. She loved the tag team match because of his hair. Hey, he ain't got no fans. And he still did his hair. It looked badass. You just can't just decide to show up when you want to. That's not a champion to me. If you're going to be there, fucking be there. Make that title attainable to everyone. I mean, I know it's predetermined, whatever, but at least make us think it's attainable to everyone. And I don't feel like WWE is doing that. They're picking and choosing who, I don't know. I mean, it's classic WWE.
I don't know about you guys, but me personally, that's the first time I've ever even heard that. We always thought like, Brock Lesnar shows up whenever he wants because he's a big main attraction. He's main event money, yada, 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 which is sort of true to an extent because he does come off like a powerhouse. Like you said, I believe he's underrated too.
Of course, he's a John Cena power. Well, more
but she said that he comes off looking like a pussy because if he's a real champion, he should be there every single day.
I mean, at least every other week, at least more than big shows. Not him being there with Paul Heyman running his mouth is not him being there and being a champion. That's you running your mouth, and you only put, when you are the champion holder, you only put your shit up on the line when it's a big show. WrestleMania, or I'm sure, like that's it. It's true. I've
imagine that, like if they took her philosophy
and not to say that there has to be a title opportunity every Raw or SmackDown, but it needs to be attainable. It only seems to be attainable. It's only a match when it's a big show. Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, SummerSlam. There's never. How often do you see Brock Lesnar actually put his shit up on Raw or SmackDown or whatever? Never.
And Stone Cold used to do that in The Rock. I know you weren't spending $60 on Raw
back
in the day.
And you should do that, but that's when shit gets real crazy. I don't know. You're right. It's not like it used to be, and I guess I just think it's weak sauce.
So, wow, imagine if you never thought you could take Brock Lesnar to another level. Imagine if they took her philosophy and had him actually show up at least every other weekend, defended the title on Raw.
That's it.
He would be a badass. Like,
I think people would have more respect for him as a champion. And I think that's what most people like. Brock,
he doesn't care about the business. He was on ESPN.
Yeah, he gets paid fucking millions. I wouldn't care about the business.
He said he was on
either.
ESPN. He's like, fuck. He literally, not verbatim, he said, fuck WWE. They're wrestling. I'm UFC. I'm real. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing is he plays them. He trolls them. And Vince is okay with it. He's okay with it because he makes some fucking money. And I get it. Yeah. Business. I get it. But it's and I'm sure he's like, you're not going to make me this or that, then I'm out. And so that's why Vince keeps kissing his ass, whatever. I don't know.
What did he say? He responded, yeah, every time Brock shows up, WWE got to pill him. What?
What did he say?
They said every time Brock Lesnar shows up, WWE has to pay him $2 million. And I think
that's what I'm saying.
Even when he just stands there, he gets $2 million.
Stands there. Paul Heyman does all the talking. Sometimes when Brock is there. That's what I'm saying. Is they put so much money into this guy. But
$2 million just to stand there. Oh, what else did he say? He said a time in contrast, oh, I got really lucky. I got to go to WrestleMania. Oh, 35 last year. Hell yeah.
That was cool.
Damn. And what
I have got to get a drink because my mouth is dry and I gotta
get ratings. Are you gonna be right back?
I'll be right back. Maybe 3 minutes.
They're gonna lock you out there. The police are gonna get you. So that's crazy. So WrestleMania 35 actually went to Yeah. I didn't go to WrestleMania. I went to WrestleMania 17 in New York City at their restaurant, and that was pretty cool. How was 35? Was it expensive though? Like, were there like scammers and shit out there? Because I recall they're like in Times Square, it was expensive as crap, but the atmosphere in a restaurant was so unbelievable that I could only imagine how it would feel in real life. Like, was it like, it sounds corny, but was like everything you expected it to be? I've never been to a WrestleMania. I always wanted to be there, but I feel like if you'd go there, I'm going to sound like a mark right now. It might be the freaking drinks talking, but like, you're around people that are like, that spent enough money like you did, that are there to have fun, scream, cheer, and go bananas. Was it like that? Like, you have like, you're with your peoples. You're with people that enjoy the same shit that you like. It's better to be positive than negative. You're expecting fireworks. You're expecting crazy shit. You're expecting Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Was it like that? Or did you go there and it was just like a line? Fuck this shit. Another line. Oh my God. All right, I finally sat down. Oh, wow, fireworks. Oh, that's cool. I got to drive. I'm fucking blah, but like, that's how I feel like. I'm just going to keep it real. Because they're rating. Well, everyone on my family pitched in. I'm like 12. It was a dream come true. It was more than expected. And Tiki Kofi, it was in a live crowd and something else. Well, everyone in my family pitched it. I'm like 12, and it was like expected. Oh, wow. That is right. Kofi Kingston did win last year, man. That must have been crazy. Damn. And that just goes to show you, like, imagine how long, like, he won that at WrestleMania. He was kicked. Just the ending of it all just sucked badly because he lost, against Brock Goldberg in, 3 seconds? And they should have given him more time. Like, the Kofi Kingston we wanted wasn't the guy throwing pancakes and stuff. We wanted Kofi Kingston just to be serious and be like, you know what, Brock Lesnar, come Friday night SmackDown, I'm going to beat your ass. You think you're going to squash me? I hear the rumors on the internet. You're going to beat me in 8 seconds? I'm going to at least give you 8 minutes or something crazy like that where they could go like, oh, well, if he doesn't beat him in 8 minutes, he retains the title. Like, imagine that. Like, he was just like, oh, you're going to beat me in 8 seconds, but I bet you can't. I bet you I'll last there for 8 minutes. And if he does, then he retains the title. Brock Lesnar doesn't get that L, and Kofi Kingston still retains the title, but they did him dirty. But then on the money side of things, if I'm investing money into the WWE and I'm making the money with stocks, I'm going to be like, let's put that belt back on a UFC champion on Fox. We just got this Fox deal. You know, they want the big guy. They don't really know Kofi. Kofi's just somebody that the fans like us like. Then I know. And that's when I'm sort of veering off. But I remember watching a video last week where somebody said, my boy, the Elitist, he has a video on YouTube. He's very cool. He's from the UK. He said,
he had a video up there saying, when did the WWE actually stop caring about their fans? And I said it was when they went into the stock market, because I remember growing up watching Raw with Stone Cold and Rock. They had to pay USA to get onto TV. And, you know, when you're paying somebody to do something, you got to put in work. You're going to be like, yo, I need to put in work. Everybody got to be there on time. Do the best promo. I'm paying them. Then the rating showed for that. Then all of a sudden they're like, they're so good at what they're doing. They're so good at doing shit by themselves that USA flips the script on them. And they're saying, we'll give you money to stay on USA so you don't go to Sci-Fi. You don't go to TNN and play us like you did last time. And then they went into stocks and people were started paying for them. So they're like, you know what? They gave us a contract for mad money for 5 years. We really don't have to do anything. We're good. That's like if you're on unemployment for a year or 2 years, you're like, I'm good. I don't have to do anything. They're paying me. I'm chilling. But if you're putting your money into work, then you try extra hard. And that's when they stopped caring about their fans. I think in 2001 and 2002 was sort of like around that time, whenever they went into stocks and shit. Man, you got me veering off this freaking topic. Message retracted. It was last year, blah, blah, blah. Well, everyone was family pitching. That is awesome, man. My family wants me to pitch some shit, man, and I'm poor as fuck. And they're like, they want to go somewhere that costs like $24,000. And I'm like, what? They're like, it's only $24,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell no. Like, they wanted me to go to Bermuda, and it was $2,400. And I'm like, I'll spend $600 most to like there. And like then like the coronavirus, the shit, it brought it down to like 18 or something. But shit, nonetheless, there wasn't any lines at WrestleMania 35. It was very organized too. That's cool. That's amazing, because usually with all the security and like the threats we live in life, that it's usually long. But that's cool. I'm looking forward to Fatal 5 for SmackDown Women's Championship tomorrow. Ooh, I'm not, but I will be. Because every time I tune in to watch SmackDown, they always have, it's always Becky, Sasha Banks, Tamina, and all and whatnot. Tamina won last Friday, right? She beat both of them. It's something that I didn't think I wanted to watch, but it's something I'm going to enjoy watching. I think Sasha Banks is going to win. I think they're going to give the fans what they want to make us happy for the horrible product that is out right now. We've always wanted Braun Strowman to win. He won. We always wanted Drew McIntyre to win. He's going to win. We always wanted Sasha Banks to have that WrestleMania moment. She's going to win. We always wanted The Undertaker to win in a WrestleMania match and bury somebody. They did that. So they're very proactive. That just popped up into my head out of nowhere. They're very proactive with what the fans want this time around. And I think Sasha Banks is going to win. Who do you think is going to win? I went to a close family friend, and he also has my BM. Oh shit! Man, I tried MMA a few times. I loved it. It was in the city on 23rd Street. I don't know where you live at, and it was fun, man. I got banged up a lot in the nose, but like, out of all the things, man, wrestling was hard. Like, I'm veering off, but I was an indie wrestler. And I was bad. I was trained by bad people. They told me certain ways how to do stuff, and they would laugh if people would mess up. They were very cocky. Sort of like how Impact is. Like, if you've ever been to an Impact show, they're so cocky, man. They're like just one group of the Rascals. They were super cocky and rude to people that were trying to be cool. And some other guy, if you watch Impact Wrestling, the guy that tagged team with AC Romero, some other guy, Larry the Legend, was super rude. But like girls like Havoc, Jessica Havoc, Tara Valkyrie, she was cool as shit. But I'm veering off. But where am I going with this? Yeah, I just got kneed in the nose too many times. I wasn't that good of a wrestler, and I was wrestling against people that weren't really the good. So they would have me in a headlock. They would knee me, break my nose out of nowhere, and do hardcore matches, get cracked in the face for real, get hit in the head with a frying pan for real. And I'm like, fuck this shit. And then I became a writer on creative with them when I bumped into Eric Bischoff at Survivor Series. But I lost that job for coming in late to an interview because they wanted us to meet in a freaking parking lot. And I'm like, what? And I showed up late. I didn't really have any input in anything. I was just hearing people putting stuff when Bischoff was there. But let me see what the next shit is. Holy shnikes. But yeah, like I got the job of creative at Survivor Series time. And it was funny because I'm online trying to get an autograph by Eric Bischoff. And we get to the middle of the line, me and my indie friends I used to wrestle in New York City, KWF, GWA, 2KW. Same guys that Angel Ortiz and Santana there, name dropping. And I went up to him, like he was signing autographs. I was like, yo, what can I do? Everybody wants to be a wrestler, but I was like, what can I do to become a storyline writer? And he's just like, just have 4 years of college. And I did that with the writing. And I went there, went to Connecticut, saw what they were doing, and just saw what people doing. I got distracted. Somebody's coming into the store and whatnot, people walking in. And come in. And I showed up late to a place. We were supposed to show up in this parking lot in the Bronx. I'm like, what the fuck are they having us show up here in the Bronx for? Did you already give me this while you were out? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I am so blatant to this shit. Got there late. They're like, why are you late? No excuses. Never got a call. They took, yeah, but he was talking about that this guy, he's actually he went to WrestleMania last year. He said it was easy to get into, no lines, pretty cool. He loved it.
WWE is. Are they making it smooth and seamless, or are they making it?
Oh, hold on, I'm
because
gonna adjust
nobody else is there. It looked packed.
It will look packed. But
we're in. Sorry, I need glasses.
You're in VA. We're actually in New Jersey. But damn, I'm all over the place. Sub to you. Oh hell yeah, thank you. Wrestling with Heat, man. You were supposed to be sub with me, man. I look for you and I hit you up when I see you do wrestling stuff from New Japan and all. Hit up Wrestling Heat, man. He's awesome. He has your inside scoop on New Japan Pro Wrestling. Freaking star. Pretty good. Sub him up. Hit him up.
My favorite drink from the bar is a shirt. I think it's Shirley Temple, not a Shirley Temple. That's great. I love it.
He also said he wants Biggie Langston to turn heel from
to what?
He wants Biggie Langston to become a bad guy. And
I've told you I thought it was gonna happen many times. I actually thought many times. When Kofi was champ for a while.
Yeah.
I thought something would turn, but that's comfort for WWE right there, is to keep New Day.
Actually, wow, you remember that when yeah.
I remember, I just said it.
I gotta turn it on so I can hear myself. This mic is all fucked up. I'm gonna hit it up. You have the stuff. But like, all right, where you live at? We're in East/New York, basically. My favorite bar is the Shirley Temple. I love the Shirley Temple. Freaking Pepsi. I mean Sprite and
Grenadine.
No, it's Sprite and
Shirley Temple's Sprite
Grenadine,
and cherry.
I want to.
What do you think grenadine is?
What is grenadine?
It's like a non-alcoholic, like basically a sugar syrup. It's like cherry flavored, and they put a cherry in it.
Did not know that. Oh shit! What the hell did it start freezing?
I think it was delayed.
What up, little fettuccine? He's mad cool, little fettuccine. He was a mod. I had to like I had you as a mod before, but there was something up with YouTube where I had to like remove it. There was just weird stuff connection.
It's just slightly
stream
delayed.
Keeps buffering. Thank you.
I'm gonna make sure my Wi-Fi isn't on my cellular. It is on. Sorry, I actually didn't have it on. It actually looks like it's already better.
I'm gonna get the stuff real quick, but Undisputed is quarantine. What's up, Chinley? How you doing? Stream keeps buffering. What up, little fettuccine? He chips in and he goes. He's like he runs the fucking SmackDown and Raw shit. He's always on the show. Pretty cool. I like him. He's cool peoples. Slowly losing my mind. I can't front. It's not getting to me really because I really don't go out that much.
Facts. I work a lot, so.
And then
I'm essential.
And then little fettuccine 69 said, "I stopped watching before Seth and Owens match. How was the WrestleMania?" What?
It's funny. That's about when I started watching.
Exactly.
I
think it was.
It was okay. You say great. It was better than average for a WWE expectations.
She gave it a 6 or a 7.
Is this wrestling fans or is this WWE fans? Because I don't want to upset WWE fans with my slander on them. But if you've been watching
No, they're all wrestling fans.
if you've been watching AEW, they've been making a really cool statement with the way they have obviously fans, isn't it other wrestlers?
Yeah. Undisputed Productions. All right. I'm going to disagree with you. This is a little bit off topic. He says, I'm thinking about changing my channel name from Mr. Woken. His channel name is Undisputed Productions. I think that sounds dope. But then he's changing it to Mr. Woken.
No, keep it Undisputed Productions.
Well, let me check out your channel real fast. I'm going to go to Undisputed Productions.
Or the Woken Wrestling fan.
Do you have wrestling content on your stuff?
Yes,
I'm going to subscribe to you if
No.
I haven't already.
No, absolutely keep Undisputed Productions. I think I don't need, and again, as somebody that's not like, I'm a fan and I especially old school, but I don't like the woke. I like your Undisputed Productions.
I think Mr. Woken sounds like you're biting off a Matt Hardy off the bat.
Yes, I do. I will. Wrestling.
No, definitely not.
You want to say
I do. Because, like, check this out. I have problems with my channel because it's called, I switched it from all wrestling to wrestling mixtape. And I can't really do anything else. Like, I can't talk about rap, Tekashi 6ix9ine coming out, the news, because it's focused on wrestling. So, but that's what I like to do. So I'm trying to grow with us. Undisputed Productions sounds like you could do both. You're undisputed at talking about sports. You're undisputed at talking about current events. You're undisputed about wrestling.
Yeah, you can be the undisputed winner in anything. It doesn't have to be just wrestling.
And as me as a wrestling fan, undisputed, I would click on it like, oh shit, I know he's about wrestling, but if you hit me off with something else, I wouldn't know.
I don't even know what woken means. So I would personally, I would instantly be like, what the fuck is that? Did you see this?
Wrestling. Do you like Tekashi 6ix9ine? I love Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's the man. Stupid. I love.
No, not for me.
Free Tekashi. He was free last.
Yeah. Do you see his? At least you're right. WWE can always step up their shit, but because it's like they have so much money, they don't think they have to step up their shit, and it's like this was fucking WrestleMania. Like, how are you not making it? Like, this set for Undertaker and AJ Styles was. It looked like a fucking lame movie set, if you ask me.
Is it upstairs?
Yeah. You make gaming videos? What kind of gaming? No, I get that they cater to like families. I get that, but it just... You can make it look more real. There's worse things around Halloween than what they had there. Come on now. You know that. I have a child. I get that, but come on. That looked like a play set. Braun Strowman won in a few minutes. Yeah, hell yeah, Braun won. You missed earlier. I was telling him that I wanted him to win. Yeah, you don't expect much for any of them anymore. I mean, literally, people are quarantined. And I think he told me that on Monday Night Raw had the lowest viewers ever. Why are we acting surprised? It's funny because people are at home and they still don't want to watch them. Undertaker. It was ever. Undertaker won. It was kind of a silly match. AJ had his two buffoons and all of them, and it was silly, if you ask me. Looked like a bad Thriller movie. SmackDown did. I'll be honest. I did not watch SmackDown. Was it good? I missed it. He watched it. I didn't. It was as they usually are. That's the problem with WWE. It's all okay. It's not. It's whatever. I need to go to a restaurant, even though I would rather see. I haven't seen. Oh, you know what? He did have it on. I heard Cena. I didn't really watch though. I really didn't. And yeah, restaurants. Good luck with that. I've actually been cooking and eating. SmackDown has been better. Taker the goat. He is the goat. He needs to just end it on a high horse like we all thought he was going to do a while back. Since it went to Fox, it had like 1 week where it was like, okay, this is tolerable. Since then, it's been like, eh. But I feel like same with Raw. I just don't feel the excitement anymore. The weirdest video you've made? I mean, do I want to know that? Favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie? I don't even know what it's called, but there's one with him and his like 18-year-old high school daughter. It was really funny. I can't remember what it's called though. Oh, CM Punk. That's right. You said that. So I'm trying to keep up. This is all new to me. You said don't ask. I like CM Punk. It's unfortunate that relationship got fucked up. If you have it, send it to his shit. We'll check it out for sure. Or he said he was gonna follow you, I think. Undisputed, do you have his videos? He has got the CM his video of him screaming CM Punk song. I'm a little drunk, sorry.
Nah, that's awesome.
Well, that's the thing is I think tomorrow is gonna be better. But again, I'm an essential employee, so I have to go to work Monday morning, so I won't be able to do this. And if I do, maybe it'll be Monday after Raw. See what kind of shit show they come up with after that. That's the problem is you don't know what to expect from WWE because sometimes they fucking shock you with their actual ability to fucking listen to their fans, and sometimes they're like, "Yep, same shit, different day."
I said that I feel like they're gonna cater to us a lot more because of the circumstances we're going through.
Really? Undisputed Production said actually Punk said in an interview he's cool with WWE. He's just not going to make the call. I don't know. And that's the other thing is Vince McMahon is so hard-headed. You really don't know. He can go either way. If he's super thirsty in these quarantine times, you never know what's going to happen. Vince has to make the call. And that's what I'm saying is Vince is hard-headed. So always has been, always will be. You see his relationship with Stone Cold, I still feel like is pretty... Obviously, he gets paid to do shit, but... Ooh, my eyes look pretty when I did that. Sorry. I'm a little drunk. I will send the link. Is really cringe, though. Well, if it's cringe, is it going to hurt my ears? I'm actually happy Becky won. How do you guys feel about that? What's her name? Shayna something?
Shayna Baszler?
Oh, that's right. Thoughts on the new Drake Tootsie Slide? I don't know what that is.
The Drake Tootsie Slide. What the hell is that? Oh, Tekashi 6ix9ine. I think it was Wrestling with Heat. I love me some Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. I got his album last year before he got arrested.
What's your favorite wrestling show says about you?
Drake's Tootsie Slide. Let me see. Drake's Tootsie
That's somebody different. Fettuccine said thoughts on new Drake Tootsie Slide. All right. What are you looking
Oh, that's I guess it's a song.
Is it dance? I think it's a dance.
I'm scared to
Sorry,
press play
I'm used to
because
having
it's
my hair up, so it's in my face. And I don't know what to do with it.
Drake's Tootsie Slide.
Who do you guys have in a wrestling match, me or him? Answer wisely. Dark Side of the Ring about new Jack? No, I haven't seen that. Did
Oh, I
show
saw
up? No, it didn't show up for me.
Who was
Are
talking
you
about
wrestling mixtape?
Yeah, I'm wrestling mixtape. That's my.
Sorry, I'm new to this.
All
I
right.
agreed to this a few days ago because he told me on Monday. This is legit why. So
What's
I've
the
been hold on. I've been watching wrestling on and off since I was probably
2 years old.
8th grade. So I'd say 12, 13 years old. So that's 20 plus years. Not saying my age. But I actually know more than he's actually surprised how much I know. And I don't watch on a reg with him, but it's in the background. He always will have it on when it's on.
That's how they get ratings.
Yeah, exactly. Me and him talk. It's background noise. So I know enough, and I know the characters, and I know how they work. So he likes. So Monday he tells me, he goes, you know what?
Go get with the story, goddamn it.
I'm sorry.
Monday.
I'm a little buzzed.
She this Monday talked about Super
I know,
Mario
I'm a little
19
buzzed.
and
I'm
the
sorry, I'm
49ers
buzzed.
were talking
I'm
about
buzzed.
hockey, and we won the championship on the tennis at the YMCA.
So he tells me, I was making smart ass comments about the show, and he looks at me and he goes, would you want to?
But she knows all this shit. Like, I'll be watching it, and she'll stop by, and she's like, oh, this guy with this storyline with that. I'm like, what the fuck?
So I agreed to do it.
Oh, shit, it's trying to reconnect. Oh.
But I figured that's why I'm a little buzzed, because
Sorry about that, guys. We got a message saying that we got disconnected, so.
Still didn't even know. Did we lose connection? So yeah,
What are we talking about? Kangaroos?
I just know wrestling as a off and on fan for 20 plus years.
Oh man!
So
we still even haven't finished the review. We were going on to the Undertaker. Is Little Fettuccine, you still here, man? And I was like, yo, the Undertaker threw his ass in a fucking graveyard, took the fucking blippy fucking lawnmower, threw dirt on top of him, and then you saw his hand. His hand actually came out like if he was Freddy Krueger at the end. So he's still alive. He didn't kill him on pay-per-view.
Oh my god!
It's not SVU.
This is a problem with the fans.
SVU is done.
He ain't dead. Duh. It's fake.
AJ Styles is gonna come back as like this freaking new Dragon Ball Z character.
He's gonna come back as the same lame ass motherfucker he's been since
what
he joined
the fuck?
WWE.
AJ Styles is the fucking man. He goes.
Do you really feel that way?
You don't want no. That's like my AOL screen name. Phenomenal.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Do you really like him that much? Honestly,
you know what?
Why do you like him?
Because when I graduated high school, I used to follow him. And
why? Why do you follow him? Why?
Because he's a cool white dude with cool hair.
No.
He was in TNA.
No.
He was in WCW.
No. Can you see me? No. Don't. No. I don't even know what else to say but no, because the answer to all your problems, no, the link didn't show up that I could see. Yes, agreed. Fettuccine Taker does need to stop wrestling. I said that to him earlier. When he retired, quote unquote, last match ever, WrestleMania, he should have stopped there. I get that he lost, right? Didn't he lose that one?
But the Undertaker, I love the Undertaker because my grandmother loved the Undertaker, and he saw
exactly. Your grandmother loved the Undertaker.
I just put my
Listen
foot
to
in my
what
mouth.
he just said and see why he needs to stop wrestling. I agree with you. I mean, I like him, but everybody has their time. I'm sorry. Yes. Done.
No, Undisputed Productions. The link didn't show up. Maybe I don't know if I have a.
I'm on it.
Damn. Okay.
I deal with this shit at work. I'm
Holy
email.
shit.
I'm like, come on, get this shit going.
But Little Fettuccine, I remember something. I'm all over the place saying they only
I
call
like your name, Fett 6'9". I didn't see that.
You know what? You don't know what 69 is?
Really?
Oh
I don't
my!
live under a rock. Anyway,
man.
we ain't gonna go there.
But
Bianca.
so tomorrow, what are
Bianca ain't going there.
what are the matches for tomorrow? Tomorrow night we have Brock Lesnar.
I like the early. Yes. That's the problem.
Same
is
here.
Everybody likes the old school XYZ, whoever your wrestler is. The problem is they bring them back and they are not who you want them to be. The only person that somewhat stayed the same is Triple H, and that's because he's like in the biz day in, day out. That's how he makes his fucking living. So I like that. Agreed. Sometimes you need to, like, if you're gonna bring them out after 5-10 years for a fun match, fuck yeah. But you can't bring out Undertaker. Fuck yeah. You just can't. I don't know. I just don't see him as a character like that.
Who are you talking about again? James Ellsworth? Oh, I'm sorry. This is catching up to me, guys. It was crazy,
Help
man.
me.
The amount of water in there is just so refreshing that I feel so healthy right now.
Not say it on there?
Yeah,
you really can't say Moscow Mule.
Oh well, we'll find out now.
Really?
There's certain things you couldn't say. That's why I was like,
obviously I'm new to this. I'm trying.
So what are the matches? We have Brock Lesnar going against Drew McIntyre. She thinks Drew's
guys are too funny. It reminds me of me and my girlfriend. 9 years, Bill. You have no idea.
So
the fact that we can still laugh like this with each other sometimes scares me or makes me happy. Or scares me. Depends on the day.
You're getting mad emo right now. Jesus Christ.
It's not. How is that emo?
You need to do the Drake.
You'll come to realize if I get on here more, you'll come to realize I'm not the emotional one in this relationship.
What did he say that guy was? He said the Drake.
My soul's pretty much dead. I'm like the Undertaker, but in girlfriend form.
You're like the Undertaker, but girlfriend form? Yo, how did she say that Seth Rollins looks like Kevin Owens if he gained 50 pounds?
If you take Seth or vice versa, Seth Rollins or Kevin Owens minus 50 pounds, just a little darker hair. Oh, we're having fun.
What did he say? Drake.
I don't know.
Your favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie? Probably Scorpion King, just because that's the only one I know.
The one
with the Hexo, with the guy with the...
I know that.
The Woods.
The one that had him and he was a father of a young girl and some shit happened.
The Tooth Fairy? Please don't tell me the Tooth Fairy.
It's more of a romantic comedy, but it was actually really funny.
Two Girls,
I'm
One
gonna
Cup?
look it up. Fuck that. Gross.
Taker the GOAT. Taker is the GOAT, man. Henry Conrad.
I'm looking that shit up.
He is the GOAT, man. Shit, he's been around. He's
not the GOAT.
He could almost be
He's up there, but he's not the GOAT.
What is it called? The 4 people on the president's thing. My Hall of Fame. George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt.
Monument.
The Roosevelt
Presidential Monument.
No, it's not called the Presidential Monument. It's called something else.
Oh, do we look super dumb? Oh, fuck! It's where they're out of stone, right?
Mount Rushmore. Jesus Christ. Who's your Mount Rushmore? It's just man. I would say I'm all over the place right now.
Bullshit.
Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Andre the Giant. Who shocked the system?
Pretty upset there wasn't one single Snickers bar. He said it, Mount Rushmore. You knew before we did. Fuck, that's terrible.
Pretty upset there wasn't one single Snickers bar tonight.
Drinking.
No,
I'm still looking up my movie. It's definitely not San Andreas.
Shock the system.
That is so funny. You said there wasn't a single Snickers bar tonight.
Yo, but it felt like a Raw. I just bought the network.
They actually WWE ruined Snickers for me. Taker.
Nah, it does the opposite for me.
I think he meant to say Alpha.
Taker is the Alpha. He is the Alpha, man. Not Seth Rollins. They all look like Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels when he had hair.
Where was Roman Reigns?
You don't know what happened to Roman Reigns? He died last night.
Shut up.
You ever see like that meme with the
He's
4
an idiot.
Jamaican guys holding the casket dancing?
I'm still looking for my favorite movie.
But
if you want to count Moana as the Rock's movie.
Mulana is our favorite Rock's movie.
Pretty upset.
Mulana. Hey, Mulana. I'm fucking watching.
Who said, knock on wood. Oh.
Knock
New
on
Jack
wood.
Isn't on the motion.
Oh man, somebody brought up a New Jack movie.
I don't know.
Oh my, New Jack
is this crazy. I'm gonna keep it real. This is why he's just what it is. He's a crazy black wrestler that got over in the 90s and 95s because he played this stereotypical racist character where he would just disrespect white people, but they would disrespect him back. And then he would stab wrestlers literally in the ring. Like he stabbed this guy 6 times.
Who?
This guy called New Jack in ECW. It's called Extreme Championship Wrestling.
What year
and he
was
wrestled
that,
this
though?
1996, 97.
Yeah,
and he
things
played.
were unfortunately not gonna drive me nuts.
Basically, he was
It's
crazy.
buffering. It looks like.
Because you're on the Wi-Fi.
No, not on the Wi-Fi.
He
Look
said,
at him talking shit.
oh,
Nope, not on the Wi-Fi.
Well, he was a badass motherfucker, and I don't think he knew it was fake.
Knocking on wood, bro.
He did not know it was fake.
Am I drinking fast? If I want another one already, might go to beer actually.
Knock on wood.
I just did. All right, so hold on. I'm curious, who's everybody's favorite wrestler? Like
Ooh.
all time. If you can't choose, give me 1, 2, max 3.
Kurt Angle.
I like Mick Foley and Stone Cold. You guys want to make me a drink right now? Yeah, what do you want? I'm making drinks. I went and bought some vodka earlier, and he's like, what do I mix with vodka? I'm like, boo, I got you. Don't worry about this. He's been drinking it ever since.
You know, she's the WWE champion. That's another swerve that happened last night. She came out after The Undertaker, and she's a cop, and she just pulled him over. It was just like, ticket.
If I didn't like Becky Lynch, I may challenge her, but...
Oh, my God. You know Gronkowski won the 24/7 title?
Did really?
We didn't even talk about that. I think he did.
I didn't know.
Because I was walking to
don't
take
care.
a piss, and then I saw him
You
interview
guys want to make
Braun.
me a drink? My 2 wrestlers, Chris Jericho, Taker, Big...
Ooh.
Who's
Who said Chris
Taker-
Jericho?
Big...
Oh, Brock and Chauncey Billups shocked the system.
Who's Jericho, Taker, Big... Who's Big Match John? I don't know who that is.
My 2 wrestlers is Chris Jericho, Big Match John. Day is Alpha.
Who's like...
I don't get that part. I don't
care
Jericho.
for
I think
Jericho.
has surpassed Kurt Angle for me. Wow,
Yes, me absolutely. I'm not a fan of Kurt Angle, but I could
she hates him. She hates the way he stands in the ring.
Yeah, I just don't care
His
for
looks.
him.
She was like, "Who is this guy?"
You guys
His
make me
niece is-
want to drink right now.
Just bend
That's
down.
what he said. I thought you said, "Do you guys want to make me a drink?" I thought he goes, "We're having fun, man. It's all you can do. Quarantine life."
Bret Hart. His favorite is Bret Hart.
Once we get back on it, hey, we back? Big match is John. That's what I thought. I thought you were talking about John Cena. Okay. John Cena's, he at least was prevalent. That's who used to say every week, when I'm the champion, I'll wrestle you.
Yeah.
John
the
Cena,
US
yes,
champion.
he talks shit about what he's become, but it's fine, whatever. He's not the champion. I can fuck with John Cena. Not one of my personal faves. Becky Lynch is probably my most recent fave.
That's a surprise to me.
And
you did think Braun Strowman was gonna be good. She was the only person that I think thought Braun Strowman was gonna win.
And he did. I win.
So then does he go against his beef with
Kurt Angle's? I just don't know why, but I don't care for him.
I don't think you really grew up watching.
I didn't
She
see
caught
a
the
lot of
ending
him. Yeah.
Which is understandable. Like Kurt Angle was just sort of like that, that kid that sits in the back row in high school.
I ain't that old.
What else?
You can kind of see my delayed.
What is your name? Honey, Bianca. And my name is Dominic. Bianca and Dominic.
Yes.
Bro, where's that guy that wanted to change his name to Undisputed Productions?
He probably thought we got booted.
Guys,
off.
gotta check out the Elitist on YouTube. He does some good shit over in the UK. Wrestling with Heat. He covers New Japan, Starbucks. No, I'm Bianca.
He's an idiot.
So thank you everybody that subscribed and whatnot. That's awesome. We're just crazy, goofy motherfuckers that watch wrestling by.
Maybe it's just buffering. What? Yes, I'm Bianca. Be good to Brother D. He needs to be good to me. I'm an essential worker. I am good. I'm a sweetheart, unless you piss me off. Actually, very easy to get along with. I'm a party favorite. Just kidding. Kind of not, but yeah. Ohio's doing good. New Jersey's not been. To be honest, I go to work, so I don't really know. But we've quarantined. My family's quarantined, so everybody here in Jersey is quarantined themselves. My family is in Ohio, so they've quarantined themselves. It's just
Too many bad words on here.
31. Please tell me I look younger. He said, be good to Brother D. I said, Brother D needs to be good to me. He gets the good when I get the good.
Thank you, man. I'm so blasted right now. That's like
He's fucked up. Well, no, not. I don't want to say fucked up, but I'm about to make a wrap on this.
No.
Yeah, you're 32. I could tell. Most people, I think, are probably our age. But do I look like 20?
Oh man, it froze.
Actually, don't say 20, like 26.
Do you have what I think I was asking for?
You had it before. You keep saying that to me. You came down with it, and I have no idea what happened to it.
Oh,
It's over there. I see it.
Where? Oh, I see. So
I'm gone all day, and I still got to rule the house. Brother D, you 32? Shit.
I'm 29.
Shit, you ain't younger than me.
Cougar.
He's, I think, 34. Yeah, I'm 31. Yeah, 3 years older than me. Hell yeah, get your live karaoke. You be safe too, man. Maybe we'll see you Monday night.
Little fettuccine piece.
I'm trying to do the same.
Wait, all right.
He might be up. I'm going. I at
You
least gotta
leaving,
go.
please?
No, I mean, I at least gotta go pee. You drinking, girl? And I need another drink.
Yeah, I found out 2 matches. Hold on, wait. There was something where I seen on wrestling where it was like night 1 matches, night 2. So what are the matches? Oh my god! Tomorrow who do we have? We have Bobby Lashley fighting Aleister Black. That's one they were excited about that 5 women's match, which put me on to, and I was like, yeah, that actually sounds legit. So that's 3 matches right there. Is there an IC or Intercontinental something match? Stay safe out there, Deuce. Little fettuccine. But anyways, what I'm just gonna do straight off the bat is do it again real quick. The show was awesome. I thought the main event was badass. The Undertaker going against AJ Styles in a freaking boneyard match, which was what everybody thought it was gonna be. Them fighting in a graveyard. The Dawn came out. You thought the Undertaker was coming out. You had druids following a freaking hearse. Back door opens up, freaking casket comes out. You're like, oh shit, this dude's gonna come out in a freaking casket. It's gonna be off the hook. The thing opens up, and it's the Ultimate Warrior. Nah, imagine. And then it's AJ Styles, and he goes out there. You hear some rock and roll music playing. You're like, oh shit, who's this driving up there? It's American Badass on his bike. She said it was freaking Harley Davidson commercial. They go up on it and whatnot. They start fighting. Undertaker throws AJ through a random parked car window. And they're beating each other's ass. And then there's a hole, and AJ's about to bury him.
and Undertaker reverses it somehow. He pressed the L1 button, and then he's about to beat AJ's ass, and he's about to throw him in the pit. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? And then Undertaker's like, nah, man, you're like a brother to me. Like, you're a good wrestler. I won't do that to you. And he's about to walk away. But then he turns around when you're expecting AJ Styles to hit him with something. But Taker turns around, hits him with the big foot, throws him in the pit, buries him by using a bulldozer, picking up dirt and just shoveling it on top of him. And then you have like fireworks going off in the background, the Undertaker logo and shit. You're like, what the fuck? This motherfucker bought a production crew because he knew he was going to beat his ass in a cemetery. But he wins. Gets on his tricycle and goes back to Toys R Us. Awesome. It's what we expected it to be. And that's that. Yeah, Braun Strowman, your new world champion. What the fuck? He defeated Bill Goldberg after Goldberg speared him like 62 times. I counted it. 62 times. Fucking Braun Strowman, man. Fucking hits him in his move like 32 times and beats him 1, 2, 3. It was like that pin. Like, you're like, nah, he's not going to win. 2. And you're like, oh, shit, that ref's about to hit his hand on the mat for 3. And it was 3. And Braun Strowman, Michael Cole saying, you're new champion, Braun Strowman. I wanted to kill myself. I was like, what the fuck? So that was a good match. Then you have Becky Lynch going against fucking Shayna Baszler. Becky Lynch won. I think she hit her off with a freaking armbar trapped in a freaking rope looking like a spider in a web or some shit. Some crazy shit. I wasn't that entertained by it. I just still couldn't believe I'm watching this shit at that moment with the empty seats and all, and I'm hungry as fuck at that time. Daniel Bryan loses. What the fuck? He lost against creator player or some shit, right? Sami Zayn, who all look alike, man. They all have that red beard, the same short red hair. Him, Sami Zayn, and who's the other guy? Drew Gulak. Look like they could be brothers, man. But surprisingly, Daniel Bryan lost. So that's crazy. Was there a female match? Oh, yeah, new tag team champions in the women's division. You have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeating the Bokobaki Warriors. But what the fuck am I watching right now? There's some crazy shit on WWE Network. You have that match. I'm trying to remember what other matches we had going on. The triple threat match for the tag team titles amongst singles stars. Kofi, Jey Uso, and Morrison. Morrison wins because they both climb up to the top of the turnbuckle, and they're both yanking down on it. And then Kofi and the other guy wind up holding the bar that holds the belt, but Morrison held onto the belt, like the only guy, and he fell down and caught it. So I was like, what the fuck? Reminding me of like ECW back in the day with some random ladder thing, or like in TNA when like thing would break and it would just fall into a wrestler's lap where it shouldn't have been. Good match. I know she liked it. And what other matches we had going on? Morrison. That's it, right? Goldberg getting his ass whooped, man. And I'm surprised because I thought, but that's it. Please tell me that WWE not doing. Shit, man. Tomorrow night is going to be fucking wild. I think tomorrow night is going to probably be some. I don't even know, man. I'm fucking tired as fuck watching this shit. I think they're going to do something with Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar just because of the vignettes they had going on with Drew McIntyre picking up boulders, climbing up mountains and shit. So they might have like an outdoorsy fight, which I'm actually feeling. It's something different. What's going to be that Undertaker AJ Styles cinematic fight tomorrow? But, man, this show sucked. Let's keep it real now. If you really think about it, this show fucking sucked. We had nothing different from a Monday Night Raw SmackDown with the empty arena. It was almost even worse. You didn't have the live commentators there. They were dubbed over. They were replayed. Like, it sucked, man. We're trying to make something. Like, deep down inside, this was a shitty-ass show. Like, okay, Braun Strowman won the title. Big fucking deal. Like, I feel like he should have won that title a couple hot minute ago. Then you have Undertaker defeating AJ Styles again for the third time. So he got his ass kicked out of pay-per-view. He lost out of pay-per-view. And now this, like, he literally is buried. If you guys didn't catch the ending of that match, The Undertaker rips like this cover off this pile of dirt, and it's a tombstone that says AJ Styles, rest in peace, from, like, I guess the day he debuted till now. So he literally got buried. Like, what the fuck do you guys think about that? Is he going to come back as zombie AJ Styles? I think that's a good possibility. But like she was saying, man, The Undertaker won that match because he had a fireworks crew on hand. Shit is wild. Hey, did you see the Miz and Morrison music video? No, I didn't. But I'm guessing it's probably pretty good because they usually put on some great shit on YouTube. And stay safe out there, man. Little fettuccine left, man. Let me see. Morrison video. I'm going to check out the news, man. Maybe something crazy happens. Usually, like, after a pay-per-view, you go online and you're like, oh, shit, this guy got injured. This person, like, passed away. Braun Strowman on what's the Universal title. Stephanie McMahon's WrestleMania message of positivity. Matt Hardy responds to the Boneyard match. Let's see what that's all about. Hey, what's up, Tanya? Lewis, Aaron, Carlos. So The Undertaker defeated AJ Styles to end the show. There was a Twitter. Thanks for me. Thanks for all the folks. I'm truly honored. Cinematic matches 1 years ago. So basically, Matt Hardy's trying to get some clout off of this, saying that the AJ Styles match and Undertaker match was basically done because of him. If he didn't do his Broken Universe shit and Impact, this would have never come to fruition, which I agree 1,000 tenfold. Okay, and then there's like a video with whatever. Anything. She loves freaking Mick Foley, but I can't stand him, man. He said something stupid and whatnot. What else? WWE announces limited series on The Undertaker. The channel changes. That's about it, man. I'm about to call it a night, guys, man. I thought it was a great show. On a scale from 1 to 10, given what they were given, I say it's a 6 or 7 like she'd thought. We'll tune in tomorrow night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Undisputed Productions, don't change your name. Wrestling with Heat, check him out. He has some good overseas reviews and whatnot. Pretty simple and straight to the point. Little fettuccine, my boy. I'm so upset that I at least didn't put anything out there, but it killed me. It's like NyQuil. Undertaker is the GOAT. Oh, man, I'm always back. Broken. Hey, if you... Nah, I haven't seen the... Oh, my God. I got to call it a night, man. These last few weeks and days have been crazy with what's going on, but please hit that like, that subscribe button. And shit, can we stay up for tomorrow, right? Anyways, I'm out. Thank you. Have a good, stay safe and peace.